40.7128 north, 74.0060 west.
In what is being called a bizarre and chilling case, two hunters, Andrew Porter and Ian Stasko, 25, were found dead in the remote wilderness of southern Colorado a week after disappearing during an elk hunting trip. Official reports claim the men were struck by lightning, but friends and family are raising questions about the circumstances of their deaths. The pair had last been in contact on September 11th, sparking a massive search led by Colorado search and rescue teams. Their bodies were finally discovered on Thursday, but the scene reportedly left investigators puzzled. Porter's aunt, Lynn Runkle, posted the heartbreaking update on a GoFundMe page set up to support the search, writing, "It is with a broken heart and through tears that I give you this update. Andrew and Ian have both been found deceased." Those close to the men say the area where they were hunting is rarely struck by lightning at that time of year, and questions are swirling about whether all details of the incident are being disclosed. Some are pointing to inconsistencies in official statements and the timing of rescue operations, fueling suspicion that something more sinister may have occurred. While authorities maintain that the deaths were accidental, the combination of remote terrain, sudden storm, and the lack of clear answers has left the local community and the families searching for the truth. Experts warn that the Colorado backcountry is dangerous, but in this case, the circumstances are raising eyebrows far beyond the usual hazards of the wilderness. Yet, beneath the surface of the official story, unsettling questions remain. Those who knew Andrew and Ian claim the area they were hunting rarely experiences lightning, especially at that hour, and eyewitness accounts from nearby hikers are mysteriously missing. Some rescue workers hint at off-the-record pressure to close the case quickly, while certain evidence, footprints, broken equipment, and personal items was reportedly not documented or recovered. Friends whisper of ominous phone calls, unexplained delays in search updates, and subtle warnings to stay quiet. In the isolated wilderness, where no one sees or hears, it feels as though someone or something might have wanted the truth buried alongside the two young men. This is far from the first time hunters have vanished or been found dead under strange circumstances in the wilderness. Observers point to a chilling pattern stretching back years, with cases like Aaron Hedges and Thomas Messick, both experienced outdoorsmen, ending mysteriously in remote mountain terrain. In many of these incidents, details are sparse, evidence is incomplete, and official explanations leave more questions than answers. Some suggest a systematic cover-up, where local authorities and rescue teams may have been pressured to close cases quickly, suppress unusual findings, or withhold witness statements. For families and friends, it's an unnerving reminder that in the high-altitude forests and rugged canyons, danger may not just come from the elements, but from secrets buried in the shadows. Some researchers see Andrew Porter and Ian Stasko's deaths as part of a disturbing pattern eerily reminiscent of the missing 411 phenomenon. Analysts mapping previous unexplained disappearances, including Aaron Hedges and Thomas Messick, have noted that many cases cluster around remote caves, hidden valleys, and rugged wilderness corridors. Preliminary comparisons suggest the location where Porter and Stasko were found aligns with one such cave network, raising questions about whether these deaths are truly accidental or part of a deeper, still unrevealed danger. Locals whisper that certain areas of the Colorado backcountry are treated like off-limit zones, with sudden storms, odd wildlife behavior, and rapid rescues in some cases, hinting at a concealment of what really happens in these isolated forests. To the families and to observers tracking the missing 411 patterns, it's impossible to ignore. The wilderness may be far more mysterious and deadly than anyone admits. Across the most remote and untamed wildernesses, hidden cave networks have long fascinated explorers and terrified them. These subterranean formations often appear in clusters, tucked away in areas that are rarely visited, yet they share strange commonalities: unusual geomagnetic readings, abrupt shifts in temperature, and an unsettling feeling of being watched. Some researchers propose that these caves are more than natural structures. They may act as focal points for phenomena beyond human understanding. In certain theories, the caves serve as portals, not just in a spatial sense, but perhaps temporal or dimensional, altering the perception of those who ventured too close. Witnesses report seeing flickering lights or hovering objects near entrances, often accompanied by sudden silence in the forest, strange sounds echoing from below, or compasses and electronic devices behaving erratically. The deeper one explores, the stranger the environment becomes. Shadows move against natural light, sounds have no visible source, and travelers sometimes experience disorientation so profound that entire hours, or even days, seem to vanish. For some, the caves themselves appear almost alive, resonating with forces that intersect with the unknown, the extraterrestrial, or the cryptic energies of the Earth itself. In these wild, isolated regions, the wilderness and its hidden underworld seem to converge, creating spaces where humans are both drawn and endangered, where the line between natural danger and something incomprehensibly otherworldly blurs, and where those who enter may never emerge or may return profoundly changed.